the castle's on low tide, the tide comes up, and you gotta protect your wall as long as you can.
No, we're losing!
What's up, little firecracker? You cold? All aboard! Chugga-chugga-chugga-choo-choo! Alright guys, so we're stepping out of the hotel right now. We're headed to a place called, I think it's pronounced Honolulu Bay, and it's I went there last time with Brittany. It's just such a famous overlook of all the surfers and the bigger waves, at least right now on the island. Super excited to see it, and I just want to surf so bad, and I think this would be way too advanced for me, but just seeing it, checking it out. I got Dale, my parents, little Dale, and Carl.
What up? I got some rope too. We're gonna take the TRD and hook it to a surfboard, and we're just gonna like scoot behind it with a boogie board.
Have somebody like training wheels. We can have training wheels, basically. So for now, that's what we're doing, and then we're gonna hit a surf shop, and I have a plan. You gotta stop and check out the like kind of like pull-off areas you can pull off. I think you gotta go this way. I don't know if you guys remember if you've been part of this channel for long enough, but Brittany and I came here 2 years ago, year before last. We actually did this trip and a lot of things. I'm going to put in the top of this description the playlist for our last Hawaii trip. One of my favorite trips and one of my favorite set of vlogs I've ever made. Please check them out. They're just a lot of fun. Check out, there's a couple fishermen down here. This is awesome. Wow. Yeah. There's just no way to get a camera to do justice to what your eyes see, but this is magical. Just don't back up. Do not back up.
No, he's still backing up. He's backing up.
He's like 3 foot from death. Okay.
What? Okay. Papa. I'm looking at that. Yeah.
That's beauty. That's beauty. You know, when you're in places like this, you try to figure out why we live in Ohio. Answer me, Mom. Why are we in Ohio?
Because our parents lived in Ohio.
That's what we know. There's a couple surfers down there. So obviously on season, like on surf season, this is the hot spot. So many surfers, so many big waves. There he goes. He's gonna get one. We got one right here. Oh, get it, get it.
Oh yeah. That's a big guy too.
15 is the perfect balance of power and portability for gameplay far beyond the expected. It's been engineered with premium materials to deliver more performance than ever. With magnesium alloy for rigidity, copper for higher performance, and a new hinge bolt design that enables a variety of benefits, like better airflow
She doesn't maybe know to what extent.
Properly. She's just been through so much and had so much to deal with and everything to worry about, and it's not till recently that I've started to realise how much she's been going through, and I just want to make everything easy for her. I just don't want her to know.
Well, look, why don't you try and relax, okay?
Tamsin's family troubles began after Dad fell seriously ill.
I think it's 13 or 14 years ago my dad got kidney failure, and he's been ill ever since.
Dad is on his third kidney, the latest donated by Tamsin's mum.
I had 3 transplants over each one of them always been there, the homes that I've been spending some time with my children and my children.
It's been quite tough for him having transplants, always being in hospital, operations going wrong, and mum being upset.
After I donated a kidney to Matthew, I don't have the energy I used to, where I could always fix everything, always make everything better.
And part of me's always been kind of angry that I've never really had a dad, because he's been kind of in bed, working, being ill. That's what I know him for.
I don't like to get in a confrontation on the first day that I meet someone, so I think perhaps letting this go for a little while, coming back to it later, is what we need to do. Good morning. Rise and shine, sir. We're going to be checking the place in about 15 minutes, so get yourself up.
In the local Lavelle household, the daily routine starts bright and early.
It is important to get off on a good start, because then you're gonna have a good day.
Pretty good, pretty good. I'll be in to check. Trust me.
Laying about in bed is not an option.
Good morning! There! Ah! Good morning, sir. Time to wake up. There we go. Say good morning, Wesley. Good morning, Wesley. There we are. Oh, yes. Oh, hug in the morning. Hug in the morning. Now maybe you'll get out of bed. There, that worked. Very good girl, Gracie.
Scott used to manage a motel, so breakfast is run like a well-oiled machine.
These are the rules. Someone is asked to set the table. Then after dinner, someone clears the table, somebody rinses the dishes, somebody washes pots and pans.
I've never done chores. Never do chores.
You don't do chores. Who does the chores at your house? Your mom. Does your mother work? You work. So you lounge about the house all day while your mother does everything?
Basically, yeah.
Boy, would that make me happy. Gotta tell you, if you don't have a job, thanks for everything you do.
My mom's pays for everything.
She pays for everything.
Yeah.
Wesley is a big kid. He's 19 chronologically, but a lot of the attitudes that I hear from his mouth are those that I would expect to hear from a 15-year-old child.
With Tamsin's admission of frequent drug use back home, Scott and Joe have decided that she must remain in the house under close supervision. They have other plans for work-shy Wesley.
You need to learn what it is that people do to earn the money that you're so eager to take and spend without contributing.
Joe believes that holding down a job teaches teenagers how to become responsible adults.
What's all the kids doing back at home?
Oh, we're going to have all kinds of fun. I'd love to lounge about on the couch and we might watch Manchester United.
Wes is starting work at the Irma Deli, a traditional diner run with a strong American work ethic. Most staff here do a 10-hour shift with only short breaks.
I'm Fred. I'm the other one, Fred.
Self-made man Frederick Todd owns the diner.
What's that?
I've never worked really, so.
You never worked?
No.
Really? Pretty rich?
No.
Alright, come on back. Alright.
See you later.
Good luck.
Well then.
Alright.
Yeah.
Just have a great day. Wesley has never worked before, so. Okay. Just give me some basic information here so we can.
Paul, the manager, tells Wes what's expected of an employee.
Okay. The business we're in is creating the best experience we can for people. And we have zero to none little tolerance for allowing anyone to interrupt that. The food service business is probably one of the hardest businesses there is in this country. Mentally, physically, and everything above.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm very nervous. Big guys, you know, big guys. So I can't like chat my way over it.
This is where you're gonna check in.
Today, Wes begins with a 4-hour shift.
This is my office here, in case we have to lock you up or anything. This time card slips under this red arrow here. You're now officially started.
Wes is starting his working life at the bottom, cleaning the toilets.
In Florida. Oh, it's ain't fucking going away. They better be all working at home. I clean out all the people's piss and shit. It's just not pleasant. It's not a pleasant job to do. Thought I'd be just doing all the fun activities. But I'm stuck here cleaning toilets.
He told me you had life pretty good at home, you know. I'm from just the opposite background. You know, I come from a house where you had to work. You know, I was working at 12. So my work ethic's a little different than his.
Sorry about this.
Tamsin is being kept at home by Joe and Scott. They want some answers about their drug use.
What have you experimented with?
Meow, which is the drug that have been doing, they sell as plant fertilizer. Well, you can't sell it in shops, but they pass it off as plant fertilizer so you can sell it.
Plant fertilizer?
Yeah, it's not actually plant fertilizer.
What is it?
I don't know.
You are putting something into your body and you have no clue what it is.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
What kind of effect does it give?
Like ecstasy. It makes you just happy and up.
Yeah, it seems to me though that with this meow, I don't think Tamsin is happy doing that.
Meow Meow is the nickname for Class B stimulant, methadone. Legal until April 2010, it's popular amongst Tamsin's age.
Year 9s at schools are just sitting there sniffing it. During school people are doing it.
Everyone is taking it, like 14-year-olds at schools are sitting there taking it.
Yeah.
You don't need it to have a good night, but it makes the night more interesting.
The insane person is coming to get us, and he's going to kill us. I know it. No, he won't kill us. He's scared of me. So I'm bad.
Tamsin's drug use is a major barrier between her and her parents.
I do try and have discussions with her, but Tamsin is very adamant. She just completely blocks me and says, I do not take drugs, I am not, for example. And so I can't go any further in a discussion about what things could mean without her getting quite cross with me.
The dads are slowly getting Tamsin to open up. They're concerned she doesn't talk to anyone at home.
We talked about an open line of communication with our kids. Have you ever sat your mother down?
I've spoken to her about it,
said
yeah.
in a calm, rational fashion, or did you yell?
I cried.
There has to be someone that you trust enough to help.
I don't trust anyone, Sonny.
It's through talking
That you're gonna figure out.
that you're gonna figure out the answers. It's through talking.
I can't talk about it. It just hurts me so much to talk about it.
If Tamsin can let down her barriers and sit down with her mom and discuss this with the idea that her mom isn't going to condemn her, I think that really is the point. I think she's afraid of being condemned.
Disturbed by Tamsin's ignorance of what she's taking, Scott and Joe decide to do their own research on Meow Meow.
Meow Meow here. Its intended effects for recreational use are similar to those derived from speed, ecstasy, and cocaine.